Hey everybody, it's your girl Chere. I'm going to turn this around. Hey everybody, it's your girl Chere Goode. I am in the kitchen today. I've been getting a lot of requests about what I eat, and people are telling me, hey, don't show me the end result of your healthy cooking. I want to see you prep it. So I'm in the house, y'all. We don't have nowhere else to go, so I figured why not jump on here and show you. Tonight, my family wants pasta. They want some Italian sausage and pasta. So I cook separate meals for them because I'm in control of my own health, so they can eat whatever they want, but I don't eat meat. I am pescatarian, but lately I've been doing more of a plant-based diet. So I'm going to flip the camera around just so you can see. I just washed my hands and I'm prepping for my meal. Turn this around. So this is for the family. They want their hot Italian sausage with their chunky garden Prego sauce. I've already prepped some mushrooms and I cut up some onions already, as you can see. And then this is for their meal, so I make two separate dishes. Just a little bit of salt. I give them a small allotment of salt in a day. Might not even use all that, just a little bit, just in case they want some. That's like a tablespoon of salt. Have all my seasonings here. So for myself, to substitute and make sure that I'm eating what I want, I'm doing the squash noodle medley instead of actual pasta. For them, I do regular noodles. I just do some thin spaghetti for the family. So yes, I do cook 2 meals a day. So you'll see me prepping 2 meals at the same time. But for my healthy option, I do the squash medley noodles. You don't have to use all of them in one setting, but it's fresh vegetables. You have your zucchini squash, your acorn squash. You got your squash in there for the noodles. And then I have my mushrooms and onions. And then for my meat, I'm using, by Gardein, they have the classic meatless meatballs. So this is actually plant-based. And look at the protein, guys. 14 grams of protein. So I'm loving that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started so that you can see me meal prepping this. So I typically use some cooking spray. Not always olive oil. Sometimes I use olive oil. Sometimes I use, can't believe it's not butter. But I'm going to prep both pans just because I'm going to cook all of this at the same time. But I'm going to start with mine just so you can see quickly how fast it takes, it is to cook a healthy meal. So, again, my onions and my mushrooms, I like to saute those first. So I put those in there. I got my jazz playing in the background so I can have my, have my mood set right. So that's in there. As far as the noodles, they're like the last thing that I put in. Because they are very, very quick, as well as the meatless meatballs. The meatless meatballs, they take like a couple minutes. And you can eat 3 meatballs and it's 150 calories. So that's not too bad. They take about 15 to 20 minutes if they're frozen to cook them, just sauteing them in the pan. So got my glass of wine because I'm chilling while I cook at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and just come back over to the stove here and bring all my stuff over so you guys can see me cooking this meatless option for some pasta. So just I saute my vegetables. Sometimes I'll add some carrots to it as well, but just put a little cooking spray in there. Remember, your vegetables typically will create water of their own, so you don't need to add water to it unless you're starting to get sticky in your pan or something like that. Then you want to add a little water just because you don't want them stuck and burning and things like that. But this, you'll notice that this will get done very, very quickly. Hey, Delana. Yeah, Key Leaks is the one that was requesting it, right? I'm back in the kitchen, girl, every day. Hey, Nikki Harris, how are you? Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Just showing you some healthy options. Tonight, the family wants pasta. I don't eat meat, so they wanted some Italian sausage. So I am showing you the quick version of what I'll do to cook for myself at the same time while I cook for them. So while I'm waiting for my vegetables to get sauteed there, I'm going to go ahead and start their meal as well. Now, my husband's not a big fan of mushrooms, so I trick him a lot because mushrooms are really good for you. So I trick him and I cut him up real fine like this. So once he gets the sauce, he doesn't even realize that the mushrooms are in there. And so he's eating the mushrooms. He doesn't even realize what he's eating. He's just like, oh, this is so good. I'm like, yeah, you didn't even know it was mushrooms in it. So, of course, I don't eat meat. So I use separate pans to cook everything. And I use separate spatulas to stir his and stir mine. Him and my mom. At least my mom will try some of the meatless options. My husband's like, nope, I'm not having it. But my mom will at least try it, and she actually liked the grounded beefless meat, or plant-based. I don't know what to call it. But I'll show it to you in the oven. Like if I wanted to ground it up instead of doing the meatballs, I could do this. I could do the beefless ground. So it's already grounded up for you, and 18 grams of protein. I love the protein in these plant-based preparations. This is by Gardein. A lot of people know about Beyond Meat, which I love Beyond Meat. But this was really, really good. I had this last night over top of some rice with some mushrooms and some sauteed peppers, and then I made some green beans with it. It was delish. Oh my goodness, it was so good. And I never really go back for seconds, but I went back for seconds last night because it was delicious. So letting letting my mushrooms and my onions. No, I'm not vegan, Ruth. Hey, how are you? I'm not vegan. I'm just doing more plant-based. I'm actually pescatarian. So I still enjoy my fish. I love my salmon. I love my shrimp. So I don't think I'm ready for vegan life yet. I love cheese. It's some things I still love that I'm not ready to get rid of yet. But I'm just showing everybody some different options. Like, you can still have the things you love, but just do them a healthier way. So this is going to be my noodles. I'm going to have the squash noodly medley, and I'm going to put that in last. I got my meatless meatballs here, and I got my onions and my mushrooms, which are just about done. I'm going to get my mom to help me. Mom, can you come open these meatballs for me? Because I got to hold the camera because I move around too much, y'all. I can't set it down. Hey, Chantel, how are you? I'm just meal prepping today, showing you guys a healthy option. Instead of having meat with your pasta, you could do a plant-based option. This is onions and mushrooms right here. I'm just sauteing them a little bit, and I'm going to use the squash noodles. All right, so open this mouth. So Mom's getting the plant-based meatless meatballs for me. They look just like meatballs. Did you hear that? Say it again, Mom. What you say?
They look just like meatballs.
They look just like meatballs. Look, y'all. So it's nothing. You're really not missing anything. 2, 3. I'll do 4 meatballs. I don't need that many because it's only me that's eating this. My mom's gonna eat the Italian sausage with hubby. So you're literally just sticking it here. It takes a couple minutes, and I love the fact that I can grill the plant-based meats on the grill because I love grilled food. I keep my gas grill up all year round, and I love grilling food. So if you saw some of my posts from earlier this week, you noticed that I grilled out some of the meatless burgers. And when I did the meatless burgers, I covered it with some provolone cheese, and oh my goodness, it was so delicious. So I'm literally going to let that sit on there just for a couple minutes. I'm going to turn my heat down just a tad. I'm not trying to burn up my onions and all. So then I'm going to go back over to hubby's meal and mama's meal and stir fry their onions and their mushrooms because they're going to be having meat, which I don't eat meat, but got to prep for what they want. I'm in control of my health. If they want to still eat pork and beef and meat, that's up to them. I don't judge. I just say, hey, we got to have 2 pots going, 2 spatulas, because I don't want it crossed over. I can't even have the juice from the meat. It makes me sick at this point because I've gone so long without meat. So, like I said, my mom's a little more agreeable. She's like, okay, I'll go in with you, and I'll try a little something, but hubby like, I'm not having it. I'm a meat man. I need my meat. So see how quick that's browning already? Like the plant-based meats don't take long to get done. Like that quick. It's browning on the other side. So that's why I turned the heat down. My mom said, this smells so good. So that's what we do. And then I'm going to turn their heat down. And while we're letting my meatless meatballs cook a little bit. Again, for y'all just tuning in, here it is. Here's the by Gardein. It's classic meatless meatballs. So it's plant-based. 14 grams of protein. I love that. For 3 of the meatballs, it's 150 calories. If anybody knows, you know, I do intermittent fasting, so I've only had a meatless sausage today on a bun. That's all I've had today, so I can afford to have those 4 meatballs I'm getting ready to eat. But right now, you know, it's not too much. I'm not even at 200 calories. If I am, I'm at about 210 calories right now. That's all I'm at. So We let that sit there. I'm gonna go ahead and put their food in because they want some Italian sausage, y'all. So I'm gonna let them have what they want. And I'm gonna do my healthy option for me. But I just wanted to come on here real quick and show you that. Another thing that I like about the meatless option or the plant-based is I didn't put any, you see I didn't put any seasoning, right? I didn't put any salt, anything like that. I will add some pepper and some thyme and a little garlic to it once I put the sauce in. But for the most part, you don't need a lot of seasonings for the plant-based meats. I call them meats, but it's not meat. The plant-based foods, you really don't need that. They are seasoned pretty well already just from the natural juices that they're in. And now you can get a lot of them where they're they actually have them marinated in their own juices and things like that. All right, so now I'm going to add the spring medley. I'm going to add the noodles here. These are my noodles that I'm going to have. So it's actually a quicker prep time because I don't have to wait for water to boil or anything. I literally take the squash noodles and just literally stick them in the pan. I stick them in the pan here so you can put as much as you want or as little as you want. You put them in here and they already have some water to them already themselves. So again, it's just me. I'll have some left over tomorrow to eat some of this because this is too much for me for tonight, but I just want to show you. So literally I'm stirring it around in the pan, and squash doesn't take long to cook, so my meal will be done very quickly. So thank you, Ruth. She said it looks delish. Hey, Cynthia, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. I'm just showing everybody some different meatless options. You know, if you're trying to get on that health kick, we're home, why not try something new? Try something delicious. Try some new stuff to get yourself on that healthy way of living, a healthy lifestyle. I know Delana is on here, and Delana got me started with the sugarless living and sugarless lifestyle, and I'm so grateful to her for that because once I got started, it was no stopping me, y'all. I think I went crazy with it. I really did. And I do use regular tomato sauce on this, just to let you know. That's my little bit of sugar that I get for the day. A little bit of sugar won't kill me, but, you know, I just watch all the other artificial forms of sugar and things like that. So you see I didn't use much noodles at all, and this is already almost done. I'm just going to let it set in there a couple more minutes, and I'll show you the finished product. Now, I did serve these squash noodles to my family before, and they loved them. Didn't you like them?
Yes.
They were good, weren't they?
Yes, they were.
I got Mama on Facebook Live, y'all. Can y'all believe that? Where's Cheryl Wood at? She never believed Mama on Facebook. So yeah, so this is my meal right here. This is my meal. I will put a little bit of garlic in here, a little spicy garlic. I like a little spice to my pasta. I'll show you that as well, so you can see that. But let me just stir their food a little bit so it doesn't burn. They'll swear I was trying to burn their food on purpose. This is for the family. So their onions and mushrooms are in there. So they wanted sausage. They can have their sausage. I don't judge. Y'all go ahead and eat y'all swine. I'm going to eat healthy. That's what I tell them. So, and literally I haven't added any seasoning to their food either. Not yet. I normally add it to the sauce at the end to avoid using too much salt. And plus, meats have salt in them themselves. So my family eats meat. So if they, you know, I might not even need any salt or anything at all. Just the natural sources that they have there. Now with the Italian sausage, FYI, just because I'm cooking this, I will add a little water to the Italian sausage because they tend to take a little longer to cook, and I want to make sure they're thoroughly cooked on the inside before they open up and create their own juices. So I do add a little bit of water to that. Back to my healthy option here. Isn't that looking good, y'all? Woo, child. I can't wait. I can't wait. So stir it up, and you'll see that the noodles will start to get softer and softer. And I'm cooking this very slow because I'm cooking 2 meals at the same time. But honestly, this would have already been done if it was just me cooking for myself. This would have already been done. And you can cut your mushrooms up if you want a little more. But I like them whole too, so it doesn't matter to me. I love mushrooms. So this has mushrooms and onions in it. That's it. So somebody came on live last night when we were doing the Ask the Nurse segment with Delana last night. Delana and I, she's like, Look, stop posting them after pictures. Cook for us. Show us what you do in the kitchen. And I'm like, you got it. All you got to do is ask me. If you want something you want to see me produce and show you for self-care, absolutely. I have no problem doing that. I cook every day. Hey, Chantel. Hi, boo. Love you. Hey, Ernestine. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl's watching, Ma. Come say hi, Ma. Cheryl. They go, Mama on Facebook, Cheryl. She said, hey, mamas.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hey, Betty Speaks. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. They go, Mama. She's smiling. We got Mama on Facebook, y'all. You wouldn't believe. Ernestine and Chantel. Thanks, everybody. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of seasoning to it. I don't use salt. My family likes a little salt, but I typically use this. This is what I love. I love Perfect Pinch garlic and herb salt-free seasoning. It has everything in it, even though I added my own mushrooms and onions and all that. So I put a little bit of that in there just to give it a little extra oomph. But it really doesn't need it. But it does. I like the flavoring because it has the garlic and all in there. But you see, the meal is really done. All I have to do is put the sauce on, and that's it. And so the noodles, instead of you having pasta noodles, see, you have squash noodles. So you have a plant-based diet, plant-based meal, all done. Mushrooms, onions, my meatless meatballs. I'm going to show the package one more time for the meatless meatballs, just for anybody who just tuned in, so you'll know what to get when you go in the store. I either get Beyond Meat or I'll get these. Gardein. Gardein has a really good brand. I had never heard of them, but they were out of Beyond Meat. So I was like, oh no, I need to try something else. I'm upset. You know, everybody went and killed the grocery store. You know, nobody's been buying that Beyond Meat like that until now. But they bought it all up. So Gardein Classic Meatless Meatballs. So it's totally plant-based. It already has Italian herbs in it. So really, like I said, I don't need any seasonings. And that's what I've been finding with a lot of the, plant-based meals. They already put herbs and stuff in there where you don't have to add any salt to it. So I love that. That is right up my alley. You said, what about salt intake as far as the meatballs? Is that what you're asking? Clarify for me, Yvette. I'll answer your question. Hey, Sheila Hawkins. Thanks for tuning in, dear. I'm showing the healthy options to pasta. We're doing the squash noodle medley with the, I have the Gardein meatless meatballs. And I have it sauteed with mushrooms and onions. All I have to do is add my sauce. My dinner is ready. My family eats meat, so they wanted some Italian sausage tonight. So they're still cooking right now with some mushrooms and onions and all that good stuff in there. So that's their meal. I do separate pots, separate spatulas. I don't cross over because I don't do meat and I don't want to get sick. Yvette, yes, on the back of bags. Okay, let's see. I always watch it. So for these meatballs, let's see. 3 meatballs is less than 1 gram of sugar because I worry about my sugar more than anything. Let's see. Sodium, if you eat 3 meatballs, it's 380 milligrams of sodium. That's about 17% of your daily allotment. Of course, with all things, you want to do things in moderation. Again, I didn't add anything to it. So it's the added salt that really, really gets you as well. Thank you. I appreciate it, Sheila. Yeah, sodium, that's sodium, 380 milligrams of sodium. It's about 17% of your daily allotment. So again, I fast, so I don't add any salt to any of my foods at all. I don't add any salt at all to my foods. Again, I use saltless options. This is what I use. So I'm only getting what's in that package. That's it. So this is what I use right here. It's a little blurry. Garlic and herbs, salt-free. So just wanted to come on here. So my meal is ready. Let me add my sauce. And it doesn't even require as much sauce. So I'm using the chunky garden style, but normally I'll put diced tomatoes, but y'all know everything was gone. Everything in the store was gone. So a half a cup is 70 calories. So I worry about the calories. This does have a little sugar, but 8 grams is not bad. I try to do 10 grams or less of sugar a day. Now, this does have a lot of sodium to me, the 470 milligrams of sodium. But if you drink enough water, honestly, you can flush that out. So just that's why it's important when you're cooking not to add salt, because salt and sugar is basically in everything we're eating anyway. So we definitely don't want to add more salt to that. So this was just showing, you know, a healthier way of doing it. You're getting way less sugar, way less sodium eating it this way than you are with your pasta and doing your pasta, your meat, and everything else. So I got to back up for a second so I can get a fork to turn their meat over. Hold on. So I got my jazz playing in the background, y'all. Y'all know I like my self-care, and I got my glass of wine while I'm cooking and talking to you guys. Self-care is so important. I'm drinking Moscato. I love my Moscato. Somebody was having a special from my job, and her brother was actually doing a special on the Moscato, so I bought a couple bottles from him, and it is delicious. Oh my God, it's so good. All right, let me get me a cup of water for their sausage. Anybody have any other questions, Yvette? I hope I answered your question. So that's why it's so important not to add salt to your food, because I'm telling you, you'd be killing yourself, because almost everything has sugar and salt in it anyway. So I hope I answered you. So that's for the family. Their Italian sausage that they love. That they love. And let me add this sauce. All right, Ma, I need your hand for a second so I can keep holding this phone. Sorry about the shakiness, y'all. That's your favorite too, Ernestine? Italian sausage or the meatless option? Which one is your favorite? Thank you, Moms. See, Mom's giving me a hand today, y'all. So, actually, I can just do a half a cup. I can actually pour it out and show you a half a cup so you can see what how much a half a cup looks like. I think that'll be a good demonstration for you, because sometimes we're like, oh my God, a half a cup, that's it. So I'm going to do a half a cup, and watch how well this half a cup of sauce covers this. So that's a half a cup, y'all. To me, that's a lot. I mean, it does not need to be smothered, otherwise you miss the taste of the food. So look at that, a half a cup. I only got 70 calories from the sauce, 150 calories plus the extra meatball. So I'm at about what? 150, 2, 3, under 500 calories for this whole meal. Under 500 calories for dinner. That's not bad, right? Look at that. It's completely covered with the sauce. And that was only a half a cup. But we don't measure it out. We just dump the sauce on there, right? Oh, Ernestine says she likes them Italian sausage. I know that's right. Hey, Key Leaks, you asked for it. I got you, girl. I got you. You asked me to start cooking for you, showing you. So I just showed the healthy option to pasta. The family wanted Italian sausage. Literally portion control. So, normally we just dump our sauce in the pan, right? Well, this time I said, let me show you what a half a cup looks like. Half a cup of Prego, garden style chunky. So I still got my vegetables through that as well. 70 calories. So the meatballs for 3 was 150. For 3 was 150 calories. So that means that's 50 calories of meatballs. So I got 200 calories because I put 4 meatballs in this pan. And I'm not even going to eat all this tonight, y'all. This is just too much. I'll have some tomorrow. So this is 200 calories for the meatballs and 70 calories for the sauce. That's it. I mean, the rest is vegetables. So, I mean, I can do a 270 calorie dinner. I'm not mad at that. And I'm not even going to eat all of this. But for the family, I'm doing the Italian sausage with the onions and the vegetables sauteed for them. And my meal is done. Basically, that's it. This is done, and I can go right to the plate. So I wanted to show everybody the healthy option. And then back over here, this is their Italian sausage that they wanted for their dinner and everything. So no judgment zone. They can eat whatever they want. But remember, you're in control of your health. And so if you want to try the meatless options, you want to try to delve into something different, there you have it. Keely said, right, just dump the whole jar, right? But this half cup looks like, look at it. I got a lot. Still got some left on the sides of the thing. I still have a little bit in the cup left. Look, I didn't even scrape the cup, y'all. I can still get some more out of there. So a half a cup, 70 calories. So if we're just purposeful and intentional about what we're ingesting and what we're doing, and just really think about it. Every meal we eat, we should think, hey, what is this going to do to me later? Eat for the body you want, not the body you have. Because I know I don't have the body I want yet, but I'm working on it. And I'm down I'm down 39 pounds so far. I still want to lose like another 10 to 15 to be where I want to be. Put it in the light so you guys can see it even better. Okay. Isn't that good? I can't wait to eat that. And I just keep it on low so it can stay warm. Put my vegetables back in the refrigerator. Ma, can you get me can you put a little water in that cup so I can put some more in your sausage? And so that's that. That's it for my healthy option right there. And then there's sausages.
A little bit of water.
Yeah, like a half a cup of water for your sausage is fine. So yeah, just be purposeful, be intentional about what you're ingesting. I also found in the store some cubed sweet potatoes. I can't wait to try those. I think I'm gonna saute those in something. I don't know what yet, but I may make like pan sauteed. I might make pan sauteed yams or something like that. Put some cinnamon and some, put a little bit of brown sugar or something like that in there. So we'll see. And see how quick my meal was done, and I'm still cooking theirs. See what I mean? And I haven't even cooked their pasta yet. But my meal is done. My meal is done. So it doesn't take long. Just wanted to hop on here real quick. Somebody tell me what's the time? How long I've been on here? Because I don't know. I can't see it on here. How long have I been on here? So I want to see how long it took this meal. And I've been done for a couple minutes now. But somebody type in the feed. Thank you, Rob House. How are you? Hey, Lynette Ricks. Thank you. Thank you so much. Rob House at Rosalind Heavenly Bodies Law. Oh, yeah, that's your partner. Yeah. So this was the meatless option again. I'm going to show you just one more time what I used. For the meatless option, I used Gardein. I used their meatless meatballs. And that's what I used. And so 270 calories for this whole pan right here, which I'm not going to eat all of that tonight. I'll probably eat half of it and put the other half away for lunch tomorrow. But yeah, this is what I got. Gardein. I tried their grounded meatless beef. And it was really 26 minutes. Really? Okay. So 26 minutes and we were actually done. I just was kind of procrastinating and talking some more. But this is the meatless one. So if I wanted, you know how you like your grounded beef? This is the ultimate beefless ground by Gardein. And I tried that and it was really good. I had that 2 nights. I used it once for tacos. And then I used it again for last night. I put it over some rice with some peppers and mushrooms. And it was so good. And when you warm it up, it gets juicy. It gets juicy. And like literally, it takes only 2 minutes to cook it. That's it. 2 minutes. I was like, oh my God, it's done. Even on the grill, like it takes like 6 minutes to cook the meals. So super exciting. Let me know if there's anything else you want to know or you want to see. Thank you, Ernestine. I appreciate that. Lynette, hey girl. Helix, 26 minutes. That's not bad. So really we could have done this in 20 minutes. I just was talking and running my mouth. And if I wasn't trying to cook their Italian sausage, then I would have been done too, right? So thanks everybody for tuning in. So that's my dinner for tonight. That's their dinner. It's still cooking, see? Still cooking. Still cooking. I still got to cook their noodles. So anyway, I'm going here. Here's my wine. This is my place where I'm going to go and sit down. This is where I go and sit, y'all. And I kick my heels up on that. And I got my music on there. And I just chill and I relax and I do my self-care and lay there. You are so welcome. You going to try this? Awesome. I'll come live again another day. And when I try something different, like I do shrimp with mine because I'm pescatarian. But this was the plant-based diet for the night. So I was like, okay, why not? So let me turn this around so y'all can see me. I look a mess, but it's okay. Hey, y'all. So we all look a mess right now because it's quarantine season. I've been on the front lines. I am tired, y'all. So today was kind of a light day for me. Thank the Lord, because I was really starting to burn out with this being on the front line, and it's stressful for everybody. Everybody's just, it's on your mind constantly, whether you know it or not. You're thinking about it, whether you realize it or not. It's on your mind because that's all we hear and see on the news. But like Delaney and I was talking about yesterday, turn that TV off, man. I got my jazz on right now. I'm chilling. I did some work earlier today, made some phone calls to some patients and stuff. Tomorrow I'll be back out there again on the front lines. Somebody was so gracious enough to make me 20 masks, and they're sending them to me. I don't even know the person, y'all. So, God is good. It's a blessing. I'm excited about that. I think that's so wonderful that somebody thought enough that they don't know me from Adam, but they saw my post about not having enough masks, and like, for the first time in 30 years, I'm actually a little scared when I go to work I've been a nurse for 30 years, y'all. I've never seen nothing like this in my life where we don't have the protective personal equipment that we need to protect ourselves. So this lady that I don't even know, she's like, hey, I'm going to make you 20 masks. I'm going to ship them out to you. And I say, you know what? And I'm going to do the favor and I'm going to share them with my team. I'm not going to hoard it. I'm not going to, you know, just say, hey, I'm going to keep them to myself. No, not at all. I'm going to share that blessing. And I'm going to give those masks out to some of the people that I work with that I care about. So I know 2 people that volunteered and made some masks. So they're sending some masks to me. I know they shipped out yesterday. So thank you so much. If you're watching this live and you're the person that sent them out to me, thank you so much. You are such a blessing. And I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Because it's nothing like being protected and being afraid and not knowing if you can protect yourself and not bring nothing home to your family, you know? I don't want to bring nothing home to my family. I'm doing all this healthy eating and stuff. I don't want to bring nothing home. I'm protecting myself for a reason here. So, you know, you don't want to bring nothing home to your family. I'll leave the shoes at the door because, you know, the droplets. Now they're questioning whether or not this is airborne. So they don't even know, y'all. They don't know. They have no clue. They winging it just like we are. So that's why every day they're learning something new. I know somebody told me today that a patient that had been in their facility from March 3rd. March 3rd, y'all. What we on? March 31st, right? March 3rd, this patient been in their facility. He just started showing symptoms today. There went the 15 day, went out the window with that one, right? They said 14 days. Within 14, 15 days that you would see signs. This dude been in the facility, y'all, since March the 3rd. March 3rd. And he just don't showing symptoms today and tested positive. He just showing symptoms today. 20-some days later. So they don't know. They winging it just like we are, y'all. So it's no joke. When they say, stay your butt in the house, stay your butt in the house. For real. So I just wanted to jump on here. Thank you, Key Leaks. She was one of the people that requested that I do more cooking videos. They say, you keep showing us these good meals. Show us how to prep them. I said, you got that. All you got to do is ask me. I'm pretty easy with that. All right. So everybody, stay well. Let me show y'all the progress on their food that's taking forever. This the work right here. My meatless dinner done. And I'm sitting here slaving over the phone. Look at all the steam and stuff. Watch this. Still working. Look at that. Look at that. And I got it on high, y'all. I ain't even added the sauce. I still gotta cook their pasta. I haven't done any of that yet. So my meal is done. And I've been talking to y'all all this time. So have a great evening, everybody. Stay prayed up. Wash your hands. Stay in the house. There's nothing outside to go to unless you're essential personnel. And if you are, I'm praying for you too, because it's real out here. We don't know what we're walking into. I had a facility yesterday that had the nerve to tell me that I had to take my mask off. I said, oh yeah? I said, well, we were told we were supposed to wear our protective, equipment when we come into the facilities. She told me, oh, we a mask-free facility. Oh yeah? You gonna be a nurseless facility because I'm rolling out, boo. I'm gone. So I was like, at that point, I was keeping 6 feet distance from everybody. I didn't care at that point. I was like, no. What you're not going to do is set me up for no coronavirus, baby. You're not going to do it. So she told me, oh, we are a mask-free facility. Okay, well, you be mask-free. I'm going to be free of y'all. Peace out. I'm gone. So I left after I saw my patients, but I just kept my distance even from the patients, because if your staff is coming in there and you're not allowing them to wear masks to protect themselves, then you don't know who have it. The thing is, you got to act like everybody you know, everybody you coming in contact with, act like everybody has it. I don't care who it is. It could be your cousin, Pookie and them. I don't care. Act like Pookie and them got it. Because 9 times out of 10, every other person has it. I'm just saying. So y'all have a good evening. Happy Tuesday. Make sure you tune in tomorrow. I'll be doing a session with Caprice Smith and Marla Folks. And we're going to be doing the uncuffed colloquium. I don't know how to pronounce it right. So the uncuffed with the uncuffed beauty, Miss Caprice Smith. So make sure you check it out tomorrow at 7 p.m. Chantel, right, Chantel? I'm out, boo. I was out. I was like, girl, no, I'm gone. Hey, Daniel Payne, we appreciate your service to the people. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, I'm trying my best to stay safe. But when they telling me mess like, oh, you can't wear your mask, I'm like, boo-boo, you got the wrong one, because I got to go. I've been doing this for 30 years. I ain't never heard no mess like that. We a mask-free facility. Okay, you're going to be a nurseless facility, because I'm not going up in there putting myself in no danger and bringing no coronavirus home to my family, and I don't want it myself. So we can't even protect ourselves. It's crazy. It's crazy. So you're a mask-free facility. Where in the world? I was like, girl, get out of here with that. And she wasn't nice about it either. So I was like, I was told that we're supposed to wear our PPE when we enter these facilities. We're a mask-free facility. Okay, no problem. Guess what? At that point, I was 6 to 10 feet away from everybody I saw. Okay, I'm here. I'm doing my job. But I'm going to be 6 to 10 feet away from your butt. Because they don't know. It's too many uncertainties about this virus that you're not playing with my life with it. No. And I've been staying in the house too. I've been going to work and coming home too. And you going to tell me, oh, you can't protect yourself? No, honey. And then I went and reported it to my manager like, look, are we still expected to see these patients if they tell us this some crazy mess like this? No, baby, it don't work like that. I mean, don't get it twisted. I'm grateful to still have a job and, and still have my business and run both. But, these are scary times that we're living in, and we got to protect ourselves. It is ridiculous, Chantel. And you know, because you on the front line with me. Chantel works with me, y'all. We know. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's crazy, and a lot of facilities just won't let us in at all now. So a lot of them saying y'all can't come in until we tell y'all can come in. Okay, that's fine. So I'm happy still to be working. I mean, don't get it twisted. But at the same time, I don't want to bring nothing home. If I gotta be unemployed and healthy, I'd rather be unemployed and healthy than employed and got the coronavirus, for real. Like I said, that guy, March the 3rd, y'all. He was in the facility from March the 3rd. March 3rd, and he just showing symptoms today. They don't know. They telling us 14 to 15 days. So guess what? It's probably going to be another cycle of this mess. Y'all understand that? Y'all understand that? Because they don't know. They're giving out false information. They telling people 14 to 15 days, stay quarantined, and then you good to come out. So the people that got diagnosed with it already, they told them self-quarantine for 14 days, 15 days at the most, and they letting them out. And they out and they walking around and hey, I'm good now, y'all. It's going to be another round. Nurse Cherie said it first. You want to hear it? Nurse Cherie said it first. I'm telling you, it's going to be another round of this mess. We aren't even at the peak. We aren't even at the peak. I'm telling y'all. Even with this quarantine gonna last even longer. I'm telling you. What you say? Chantel said true. Lynette said true. Daniel Payne said he went to a nursing home today to pick up someone's loved one, and not one nursing staff had on mask or gloves. He was shocked. It's crazy because there's a shortage. And I don't want to say too much because somebody might share this with my job or something. You never know. I don't want to try. That doctor already got fired for talking about his job. But there's a shortage all over America of everything. All personal protective equipment. They know it. There is a shortage all over the world right now. And these facilities and stuff and these organizations and these jobs are telling their staff not to wear the protective equipment if they don't think that the people have it. Well, you could be asymptomatic and have it, so what you mean? This stuff I was wearing before coronavirus. What you talking about? I'm like, I was wearing gloves before coronavirus came out. How you gonna tell me don't wear a mask and don't wear gloves unless you think the person got the coronavirus? Well, my thing is, I was wearing that before. That's the stuff we was automatically wearing. We was using sanitizer before coronavirus. We was wearing gloves and masks when we felt the need to before coronavirus. So this is crazy. It's crazy. I'm telling y'all, it's not. That's why in New York you got families who haven't seen their loved ones in weeks. I mean, people that's on the front lines, they haven't seen their loved ones in weeks because they are afraid that they're going to take the virus home to their families. So I understand. Fortunately, I don't have any little ones at home, so I'm not worried about little ones. But I do have my mother who's older, and she's susceptible to getting it. So I just make sure that when I come home, I'm not all up in her face. We stay in, basically she's in the dining room, I'm in the living room. I just kind of stay away from her because you don't know. You really don't know. But it's scary, and we go to work every day. So if you know somebody on the front lines, I want to shout out somebody today. In one of my groups on here, Nursepreneur Nation or Black Nurse Nation. I'm on one of those groups, and I was given $20 through my Cash App today for lunch because I'm on the front line. So I want to shout out those two groups, the Black Nurse Nation and Nursepreneur Nation and Black Nurse Entrepreneur group. Michelle Rhodes. She headed that up, and she every day she's been donating to frontline workers, nurses, and the aides and the doctors, and sending them money in their Cash App every day that's been donated to her and through her group. She started this initiative saying, let's take care of these frontline workers because we're not getting hazardous pay, y'all. We working for our regular rates. Yes, Black Nurse Entrepreneur and Nursepreneur Nation. And so today I was blessed with $20 for lunch, y'all. So I thought that was such a blessing. I was like, thank you so much. I was touched because I don't expect anything. I do what I do because I've been doing it for 30 years. I always had the desire to be a nurse. I've been a nurse since I was 17. I just told y'all my age. Don't tell nobody because I'll say I'm 25 if you ask me. But yeah, it was a blessing. So I just wanted to shout them out and thank them. I thought that was so nice of them to just do something like that. And so every day they've been donating lunch to multiple nurses. So if you feel like you want to do anything like that, just head over to her group. I got my blessing. So head over to her group, Nursepreneur Nation and Black Nurse Entrepreneurs. It's 2 groups. So head over there. She can tell you who to send the Cash App through, or send it to her, and then she sends it out to the nursing staff and stuff that she knows is on the front line. So if you want to be a blessing, I got my blessing, so thank you, but pass it on to somebody else. Absolutely. So I just thought that was so sweet. That $20 put some gas in my car, even if I don't eat lunch. So I appreciate it. But everybody, let me give y'all this last look of their sausage that's almost done. So I like them dark. I like them sizzling and brown, real dark brown. And then I put the sauce on. And then it seasons up the sauce even more. So you see I used no salt today at all. So I put a little bit in a cup for them. Just in case. I just shook a little bit in here, but that's way too much salt to use for anybody. But I just did it in case I wanted to use some pinches of it. But I didn't even use it. So I don't even need that. I do use this spicy garlic. I love this. This fusion rub spicy garlic. This is some good stuff, y'all. And then I use my Caribbean thyme leaves, my black pepper. Sometimes I can't believe it's not butter. Sometimes I want to add a little bit more flavor. I will use that if I want to add a little more flavor to like my vegetables or something like that. But for the most part, I'm using my cooking sprays. I use my Pam olive oil, which really, I'm leery about that a little bit, y'all. I'm a little leery about it because I know olive oil becomes toxic if you use if you use extra virgin olive oil and you try to heat it up, it becomes toxic when it goes in the pan. So that's the cooking spray, so that's why I'm not so worried. But if I was using real olive oil, I would not put it in the pan to cook with because it becomes toxic. So virgin olive oil is only supposed to be used in its raw form. So like pouring it over salads and things like that, or glazing your food with it at the end. That's how you use real olive oil, okay? So don't dump your olive oil and say, oh, I'm frying my whatever, I'm cooking whatever in olive oil. It's not a good idea. All right, so that's good enough. I'm going to put their sauce in there. See, they get more than a half a cup because they not trying to eat healthy. They not trying to eat like I am. They like, dude, put it in there. We want it. So, no judgment zone. I'm going to go ahead and let them have what they want. It's all good. But they want their sausage tonight. And I just got to cook their pasta now. So, all right, I'm getting off here. I done said that like 5 times. And y'all still on here with me. I love y'all. Running my mouth. See, there you go. There's their food. That's theirs. Their Italian sausage, y'all, with their sauce. So let me turn that down so it doesn't burn my sauce. And then here was my meatless option. Done in 20 minutes. Theirs still going, and I'm probably almost at an hour. But yeah, their food is done now. I just got to cook their pasta now. So everybody be safe. Wash your hands. Stay in the house. Stop being hard-headed. Stay in the house so Hogan don't have to lock y'all up. Okay? I'm going to really tell y'all that. So kick your heels back. Go sit down. Put the music on your TV and kick your heels up. I'm gonna kick my heels up on here with that throw right there, y'all. That's what I'm gonna do. So all right, everybody, y'all have a good evening. I love y'all. Stay safe. Bye-bye.